This is the crew of Urban Pathways in action, reaching out to the homeless at Madison Square Park.
Our main goal is to build relationship and engage clients, and what the engagement means is to really build a trusting relationship with our clients.
They see the same folks for years, getting to know their names and their story.
Tell me your story. Tell me how I can help you. And when you approach people like that, I just think it works much better.
Urban Pathways Outreach Team is a partner with the Flatiron's 23rd Street Partnership Business Improvement District, which among many things helps keep the area clean and safe. Scott Kimmel, who patrolled this area for 20 years as a New York City police officer, is now back on these streets, helping those in need.
We try and help the homeless population and, get them shelter, get them in, some kind, whatever they might need.
But one thing they need is a connection, and that's what he made with Robert Offley. Robert was homeless for nearly 20 years, sleeping on this exact bench for over a decade. What set him on that path?
A bad breakup with my wife and losing my kids and using drugs, for a lot of years.
Time after time, Urban Pathways tried to convince him to let them help. Then one night, something felt really wrong.
I was on the bench one evening, and I just woke up with a terrible headache.
He walked to the hospital and was immediately operated on to repair a brain aneurysm. After a 2-week stint at the hospital, he was back on the bench.
For whatever reason, that moment when he came back on the bench was the moment that he decided to maybe try us.
Robert had stopped using drugs and realized he looked forward to seeing the people from Urban Pathways. They took him to a safe haven, which he loved, and they were able to get him permanent housing in the Bronx.
They said, Rob, we can get you an apartment. I was like, okay, they can't get me an apartment, but I'm going to try it.
It's now been 3 years since Robert has had his own place.
It's fantastic.
And today, Rob had the pleasure to reunite with Scott, who had never given up on him.
You always greeted everybody, because the guy was smelling, you didn't disregard us. You know what I mean? You came through the park and did your thing, man.
Tried to put some sense into it.
Yeah.
Glad to see you.
Glad to be here. Thank you. All right.